Brian with King Grizzly. Today I want to look at a little known feature called Navigator. Little known by many people at least, and then those of us that know about it don't oftentimes realize how useful and powerful it is. I use Navigator all the time now. It saves me a lot of time. It also, sometimes when I'm having trouble or Elementor seems a little buggy, Navigator is the solution. And Navigator's got some great options for keeping a team organized. So to do this, we're going to need some content on a page, and we like to use Envato Elements. They've got this add-on. You can pull in premium templates for those who are members, but then there's also a bunch of free blocks and things. There's stock photos that can be pulled in. I am going to pull in a handsome design that has sections so we can mess around with Navigator. This vegan design looks snazzy, so let's try it. I'm going to, let's see, we can import it as a template or we can make a new page. If we make a new page, it'll be a draft in our pages. We have to go get it. I'm going to attempt to import a template. Either could work, but let's just do this. So I was thinking it's going to go grab that template, put it in our template library. Boom. Okay, cool. I could go look at it. What I will attempt to do is actually just get it from my templates. Click on the folder, go to my templates. I got a bunch because I'm always messing around with stuff in here. So I don't know, was this it? Vegan restaurant home. I can preview it, but I think that's it. So I'm going to insert it. Do you want to import the document settings? Nah, just give me the content. Survey says, boom. Now we've got a really awesome page, right? Done. Okay, so how do we get the Navigator? Two ways I'm aware of. One is to basically right-click anywhere on the page or over this little dotted line box at the bottom and click on Navigator. And Navigator will appear on the right. And you'll notice we can see all the different sections. I can click on them and it will actually pull me up to that section. If I want to hide them, I can. This doesn't hide them publicly, it just hides them here. I can look inside of a section to see what's in it, column, intersection. So it gives me a good idea of how the page is built. I can even click on the heading. There's a heading. And on the left, it pulls up the settings I can edit. So it's really handy for just finding things. You can always click on stuff over on the left, and you'll notice as I do that, it selects that item on the right. First thing I would suggest with a design like this is that section, etc. is not intuitive. Check this out. Double click. I can name it Hero Panel, right? Or whatever naming convention your team wants to use. Next panel. I don't know what I want to call this. Maybe I'd call it like CTA about. Whatever is intuitive or whatever makes sense internally. But it's really handy. And not only can you name the sections, meals. I can go inside the sections and get pretty detailed with what I want to name. I may not want to name everything, but maybe like this left column, I might want to say text. This right column, I might want to say gallery. So right there, you get your money's worth, I think, for being organized. But check this out, drag and drop. I can click on meals, move it up, and it just swapped those sections. Now there's a hotkey for Navigator, which is Command I, and it goes away. Or if you're on a PC, I believe it would be Control I. So just Command I or Control I. If I click on this little down arrow, it will expand all the sections. If I click up, it'll collapse them. If I click X, it'll close Navigator. But I can also grab this top and just sort of untether it from the side. So I can actually move it around, change the height of it. Just really handy. And if I want to put it back, I just sort of drag it over to the side and let it go. So I did mention that this can sometimes help if Elementor is being a little buggy, or not even necessarily buggy, but let's just say I'll try to come up with a scenario here. Let's pretend this, well, let's not pretend, let's just do it. So top margin, I'm going to give a negative top margin to this button, like, I don't know, 50? No, too much. Negative 25. That's a horrible design, but if I wanted to edit, say, that text, and I'm just having, I don't want to grab the button, I want to grab the text, well, I might be able to get it, but sometimes you just have a design where it gets a little hard to select something. Well, no problem. I'll maybe select the parent, and then I look around and here, and I'm hunting for that button, and there's the button. Here's the text. So I can get the thing I want to select, and then change the settings on the left. I can even change the order. So I don't want to do that because the button now moves up even higher. But like let's say I, for some reason, wanted to change the Z index on one of them, I could click on it, come over here to advanced, change the Z index. So Navigator's really useful. I highly suggest as you're making designs, at least name your sections. And as you name your sections, I would also suggest maybe giving those sections IDs, right? Envato might actually want to consider doing something like naming sections of their templates. But try to give something each section an ID because then you can do jump links. And I think I guess that's about it. So hopefully this was helpful. Let me know if I missed anything. Please consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. We'll keep rolling these out. And I think we're going to put together some courses, probably how to build a full site using Elementor, but we're kicking around some ideas. So if you're interested in learning more about Elementor, stay tuned. Okay, thanks for watching.